Hey guys, welcome back. It's Flawkes, and this is part 2 of my compilation of Magress auto battle fails, I guess? I'm not really sure how to title it. Anyways, to reiterate, this challenge was to auto battle Magress Vortex level 3 right off the bat. From turn 1, no items used, no Fujin potions, nothing. Yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch part 1. I go over a few things. I've gone over the reasoning behind my attempts and why the clips I did show were the most successful, or at least why I speculate it's the most successful. And I go over a bit about auto battle formation or layout and how I think the game triggers turns when you press the auto battle button. Anyways, this time around, or I guess the later attempts. These were, I did these in chronological order, and I only kept the ones that were close, I guess. This one I tried running a Lily Mama lead. The reasoning behind this is just that if you get hit a lot, like this is mostly to sustain through stage 1 and stage 3. Stage 1 is, there's like, oh, I forgot already. I think there's like 6, maybe 5 units that hit you, so with this team, it's possible to get Darvantial SBB turn 1, and I don't remember if it was this clip or the next one. I do get lucky, and that does happen. And if that happens, easy peasy. There should be no way for you to lose in stage 1. So, and like I said before, if you beat stage 1, you're pretty much okay. You should be totally safe to beat stage 2. Stage 2 is kind of like an easier version of stage 1, because by then you already have SBB, or at least you have some BB fill on all your units, so you have that going for you. And yeah, so but the main concern here was actually to figure out a way to deal with stage 3 Magress. It's only one unit, and Magress gains a buff where he increases the number of hits he deals as his HP drops. I don't remember the exact threshold anymore. I think I looked it up at some point on Reddit. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, he does perform more attacks, and he also has a hit rate or hit count increase buff. I've never seen that buff before, but yeah, he has it on top of his head at some point. Maybe it's 50% HP? I don't remember. But yeah, that was my intention with the Lily Mama lead. Unfortunately, that also meant that I had to have a way of dealing with statuses, and I guess I probably didn't mention it by now, but I didn't necessarily have ideal leader units. I did ask for hubs to put up a Darvantial with certain spheres, but that was I only managed to do that once because I didn't cycle him for like I think 6 hours, and I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna try it with whatever. So all these were literally just whatever I found on my friend list at the time. So I didn't have anything because most of my friends do run, at the time, they were running Maxwell's, Zell Knight, and some of them were using Kuda? Elza? Yeah. So I had to pick from one of those. And because I didn't have any form of sustain, I do have a Yolkina here, but then Yolkina only heals when you use her BB, not her SBB. Her SBB is an AoE attack plus cure statuses. Oh, sorry. Yeah, cures and prevents status elements for 3 turns. So that was my method of handling status elements. Since I took off Darvantial lead, because Darvantial lead is handy because he has a chance of mitigating damage every time you're hit, and he negates all statuses. So very handy lead. But once again, I try again with Lily Mama. At some point, I think I tried a Narza because I think Hub suggested it, but I think that was just kind of a suggestion off the top of his head. Obviously, that didn't work out at all, actually. Mostly because, well, Narza's leader skill is not the same as Lily Mama's. Narza's SBB does indeed give a similar effect to Lily Mama, but you have to get the SBB first, right? And I couldn't even survive stage 1 with Narza in the party because Narza is a light type, so he receives 1.5 times damage. He just got wiped on stage 1. Probably not even. I don't think he even lasted like until turn 3, not even stage 3. So yeah, Narza was out of the question. But then yeah, Lily Momo kind of worked. I mean, here you see stage 1 didn't turn out so well. I lost 2 units off the bat. That's you can tell this clip. I was just like, you know what? I'll just show you my footage, show you what I attempted, and this is what I had to deal with for like half of my attempts. You kind of had to get lucky to survive the full first stage without losing a single unit, because you know, you get unlucky sometimes. They focus attacks on 1 unit, or actually, yeah, that's about it, right? Or if the right units don't get the Brave Crystals, because Brave Crystals are kind of distributed unevenly. It's kind of random. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, if your damage mitigation or whatever you're using, your key unit doesn't get the SBB they need, then you're done. So yeah, I mean, there was that. One thing I didn't try though with this team is try setting it to just set to Brave Burst, not Super Brave Burst. But again, I seriously doubt that's enough damage to deal with stage 3 Magress, because you really need to burst that guy down. Because the lower the HP, like I said, he gains all his buffs and he hits really hard, honestly. I think he performs like 5 to 6 attacks on 1 turn, and then he gets the increased hit count. So it's like almost the equivalent of like 10 attacks, right? So it's just painful. I don't know. Even with damage mitigation, he can still wipe my units in like 3 hits. It's crazy. So yeah, I mean, not much to say. You can just slowly watch my team get whittled down and ultimately just destroyed. Magress just wipes the floor of this team. Holy. All the teams, really. Yeah. At some point, I was tempted to, like, what if I kind of, like, cheat the challenge and just be like, okay, how about I just let myself use 1 Fusion Potion off the bat? Right? Like, maybe I'll just buff my Darvangel, like, give my Darvangel SBB a first turn. But then, that's just kind of playing the dungeon. I mean, if you have the right units, this dungeon's really simple. It's really straightforward. So then because of that, I felt like there was no point. If I was going to do this challenge, I'd have to do it properly, with no Fujins auto-battling from the start. Unfortunately, I was not successful. I'm sure further on in the future, I'll be able to redo this and go back, and I'm pretty sure almost all of you guys can eventually, because they're only going to release better units and you're gonna have better spheres, so these dungeons are just gonna be more of a joke. Especially with the way Gumi has been releasing units, it's kind of strange. The exclusive units are coming out very fast, like exclusive for global, or like the units are coming out very fast, but the content isn't. If that makes sense. Like, we got 6 stars by the time, or like way before Maxwell came out, the Maxwell trial. I think for Japan, I don't think they had 6 stars for Maxwell, so it would have been much harder. And yeah, I mean, when Cardi's, or how do we pronounce that unit's name, Trail 5, when that comes around, it's just gonna be a stomp. Honestly, it's gonna be, people are gonna clear it in like minutes of it being released, just because of how many OP units we have now. But I'm getting off topic, sorry guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried to pick out the best clips. I have a lot, but I ended up just clearing all, because this was really frustrating. It took a lot of time and energy. Like, no, like not physical energy, but I mean like game energy to use, because there's like 50 energy per attempt, and yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I guess I'll see you guys around. Peace.